They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the third down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
That throw finds Pickens. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running behind center with Harris. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Crosses midfield, still going. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers could break this tie for a halftime lead. Ball at the 33 for first down. They run the counter with Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Here we go with Dobbins. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
On third down, Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Wilson with it on first. He's on the move. He can run it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 24. Looking for a target. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Returnable from near the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Wilson now from the gun. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Wilson. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Going to Harris to start the half. He's got room to roam here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
On first down, it's Wilson. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Tight end going in motion here. First down, here's Russ. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Russ now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Wilson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look at the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. He connects downfield on 4. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Warren is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the 16. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So we're through 3. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He still has room inside the 30. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers now trail by just a point in the fourth. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running back sent in motion. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. First throw for the backup now. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Warren here from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throw from Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Steelers in range for a game-winning score. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Inside handoff to Harris. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Harris is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have taken the lead late. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Well, play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
59. Set.
Back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.